Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Macaulay, and I am doing another story time. So, in this story time, I'm gonna be talking about this crazy ex-girlfriend that I used to date.
Was
So
this back in
this,
Canada?
yeah. So what happened? Alright, it starts off in seventh grade, and I liked this girl, and I asked her out, and she said yes. So we started dating, right? And
Yikes.
about
A snake. That was a
yeah,
mistake right there.
yeah, it was actually. I regret it, but it was also my longest relationship.
Sadly.
Yeah, sadly, it was like 3 months.
Oh, that's
Anyway,
even worse.
yep. Okay, so we were like a month into our relationship, and this girl, she is in a lot of need of attention. She gets like bored, and she just does stuff to get people's attention. And so basically, she thought it was a smart idea to pretend that she was getting kidnapped. So before she pretended that she got kidnapped the day before, she said that there was like this crazy guy, this crazy larger man in a green hoodie, and he was following her the day before, right? And she saw him at the park where she was, and she happened to be alone. I was like, okay, just try to avoid him, and just like don't get close to him,
So
right?
she was setting this up a day prior to happening?
Yes, like she had her own plan. Like it was like
Oh
I
my
don't know.
gosh.
Anyway, so basically, she does that, right? She already builds the suspense the day before, and so now I'm just like, yeah, you gotta get out of there. You don't wanna be near that guy. He's creepy. And then she was like, then all of a sudden she goes hello, in the text, and I'm like, yeah, hi, are you all right? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, all right, good. Just stay away from that guy, all right? And then she was like, okay, yeah. And then we were texting, having just talking and just talking about stuff about school and stuff like that. And then eventually she goes, this whole time it was the guy in the green hoodie. And at this time I was freaking out because when I was at my friend's house, and I was like, yo, dude, look at this. And then he said, I think my girlfriend just got kidnapped. And then he was like, oh shit. Like he didn't really believe it, but like me, the gullible dumbass that I am, I did. So yeah, so basically now I'm freaking out. And and then he goes, so you want to talk to her? And I was like, yeah. He's like, you better not call the police, because like obviously she's gonna tell me not to call the police, because like if I do, then it would just be a whole misunderstanding, and she would have to explain to the police why I called them. So I called the police. I don't call the police. Oh my god. So I didn't call the police, and I call her. And when I called her, she she was like, she like just muffled herself, so she sounded like like she was
Why
like
didn't
trying
you
to
just
squirm.
FaceTime?
uh they she called me, I didn't call her, and then when I called her back, it didn't work. So at this point, I'm freaking out. So I call my mom, because like she's the only person that I know like to do this, like to like help me with this situation. And then so basically, I call my mom, and she's like, come home. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but we really need to call the police. And she's still like, no, just come home. And I'm like, alright. So I'm like shaking, nervous for my girlfriend's well being. And she calls her back. And then she goes, hey, is this Samantha? And I'm gonna just call her Samantha, because I'm not gonna use her real name. And then she goes, yeah. And then my mom goes like, where are you right now? And she goes, oh, at home. In your house. Yes, in my apartment. I'm fine. And from me being all scared for her life goes to me being pissed off and just just like insanely mad, because like I was like gullible enough to believe that she freaking got kidnapped, and she had me just like worry for her that much, and this whole time she was fine, which really made me mad. And I also wasted time with my friends. um,
And
so Yeah.
You
So
said about a month in, so you kept that relationship?
yep. So I
Wow.
break up with her, right? And and then about
Sadly.
2 days later we get back together. And that was just dumb of me, right? So like I don't know. I still don't know why I got back together with her, but I did. So
What grade? 7th?
7th grade. Yeah. So we only had half a month left of our relationship, and Halloween party was coming up, right? And
Yeah.
at this Halloween party, it was really hype because like it was like my like first actual party that I was going to without like that wasn't like a birthday party or just like a hangout with me and my like friends. It was like a broad party where like random people got invited to. So like we're too young. We're like 12, 13. So we can't have like so we're not drinking or anything. We're just having soda, pizza, chips, all that kind of stuff, dancing. Um and then she's like, I still want to keep this relationship secret a month in, right? And I was like, okay, that's fine. Um, so we decided to keep the relationship secret, and the psycho person that she is, we were keeping it secret and playing along with even with her best friend. We were saying that was secret, that like we were in a relationship, and then um, then she tells Samantha tells her best friend that me and her are in a relationship, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that, and I'm still saying that I'm not in a relationship. And then I say it to Samantha's friend, and we'll call her Riley. So I'm telling Riley that we're not together because my girlfriend Samantha wants to keep it a secret. So I tell her that, and then she goes over to my girlfriend Samantha. Riley goes over to my girlfriend Samantha, and then she goes, so you're not my boyfriend? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yes, obviously I am. And then, like, everyone starts crowding around us. And I was like, I was just saying that because I thought you wanted to keep it a secret, right? And then, when I was trying to keep it a secret, I was trying to be a good boyfriend and everything. And I was just trying to do what she wanted because I respected her. And, then she broke up with me there. And basically, I was just down. I was just, like, not into the party for the rest of the night.
She tried
Until
to make it look like she broke up with you.
And then later, then she asked to get back together with me, and I was like, no, because you pretended that you got kidnapped, and I gave you another chance, and now that I thought we were trying to hide a relationship because that's what you wanted, you broke up with me just because it was an act, and that really hurt me. So we are not gonna be girlfriend and boyfriend anymore. And prior to this, she had given me this giant 3-foot triceratops because like she knew I like dinosaurs, and so basically, yeah. So what she was
Yikes.
like, "Can I have it back?" And I was like, "Nah." And basically, what I did is I cut it open, I hopped in it, like just like, and took a picture, like a selfie with me with the triceratops, and I sent it to her. And she was like, "Oh my god, you destroyed it." I'm like, "Yeah, and it's going in my barn fire tonight." Like, we didn't really put it in a fire because I didn't really have a barn fire. We just like my mom threw it out because she wanted it gone anyway, because she like really doesn't trust her, and like she keeps on like if I text her just to like catch up to say hi because I'm just trying to like because I'm bored and I just want to talk to someone, and if I text her for the next month she'll be spamming me, and it's just really annoying. So yeah, if you guys want to hear more stories about this ex-girlfriend, I have some about my friends falling in love with her too. Um, and they're like my friends from America. So like I have my Canadian ex-girlfriend, and then my friend from America who likes this girl 3,000 miles away. And yeah, it's just it's just it's a crazy story. So if you guys like this kind of video, this kind of story time, drop a like and comment. Thank you. This was Macaulay, and see you guys later.